I refuse to do free work for my kid's stepfather. I'm an electrician, been in the union for 12 years. My ex-wife Amy and I split custody of our 3 kids after the divorce last year. Things aren't perfect, but we make it work. She got remarried fast. Only 6 months of dating this guy Brad before they moved in together. Brad does IT work and small data network installations. He's self-employed, always talking about being his own boss. I've seen his van. It's beat up with primer spots and his business name painted crooked on the side. The real problem started at my daughter Zoe's volleyball tournament 3 weeks ago. I was sitting in the bleachers wearing my union shirt. Brad sat down 2 rows behind me with Amy. Loud enough for everyone around to hear, he starts going on about how real tradesmen don't hide behind unions, how unions are for people who can't compete on their own merit, how he'd never pay those dues because he's actually skilled enough to make it independently. I didn't turn around, didn't say anything. My son Oliver, who's 13, was sitting next to me and whispered, "Dad, isn't he talking about you?" I just shrugged and kept watching Zoe play, but my face was hot. Half the parents there know what I do. It was humiliating. 2 weeks go by, normal custody exchanges. Then yesterday morning, Amy calls me at 6:45. I'm eating breakfast before work. "Hey, I need a huge favor," she says. No good morning, no small talk. "What's up?" "Brad's finishing a job today. It's a house flip. The buyers are doing their final walkthrough tomorrow morning, and there's some panel work that needs a licensed signature. Could you just swing by and take a quick look? Sign off on it?" I put my coffee down. Sign off on work I didn't do? It's just a formality. The work's fine. Brad knows what he's doing. He just needs the paperwork to have a licensed electrician's name on it. It'll take you 10 minutes. Did he pull permits for this work? Silence. Then, "It's a small job. The buyers don't even know about it, so that's a no." I rubbed my forehead. "Amy, I can't sign off on unpermitted work. That's my license. If something goes wrong, I'm liable." "Oh my God, you're really going to be difficult about this?" Her voice went sharp. "After everything Brad does for your kids, he drives them to school, he helps Oliver with homework, he coaches Zoe's weekend practices when you're working. I appreciate that he's good to the kids, but this is my job. My union has rules. I can't just—" "Your union," she cut me off. "Brad was right about you. You hide behind those rules because you're scared to actually compete. This is why we got divorced. You can't just help people without making it complicated." I felt my jaw clench. "If the work's good like you say, he can call an inspector. It'll pass. No problem. The closing is in 4 days. We can't wait for inspections. We need this done today." Then he should have planned better. "I'm not risking my license for Brad's poor planning." She hung up on me. I thought that was the end of it. I went to work, did a commercial job in the city, didn't think about it again until my phone rang at 3:30. Amy again. "You need to call Brad right now." "Why would I?" "The buyers brought their own inspector. He's there right now. He found the panel work. Brad told him you were coming to sign off on it, and the inspector said there's no permit filed. Now the buyers are freaking out." My stomach dropped, but not out of guilt, out of anger. "Brad told them I was signing off? I never agreed to that, because you're being selfish. Do you know what's going to happen? The sale's going to fall through. Brad's losing $40,000 on this flip. 40,000. That's going to affect child support. That's going to affect what we can do for the kids. That's not my fault, Amy. He did unpermitted work and lied to the buyers. You could fix this." "No, I can't. The inspector's already there. Even if I wanted to help, which I don't, it's too late. The violations are documented now." "I hope you feel good about yourself," she said, and her voice cracked. "Brad's going to lose his contractor license over this. The city's opening an investigation. We might have to hire a lawyer. Maybe he shouldn't have talked trash about unions in front of half the volleyball parents," I said. "Maybe he should have respected the people he might need help from one day." She hung up again.